You do not talk about it. Tyler stressed it twice. But Steve, being Steve, ignored the rule. What can he do after all? He was poorly made. Who knows why? He had already refused good old Vito's offer, which nobody could have refused. This brings me to the possibility. Maybe he was losing his mind, like Patrick did. Alvy was awkwardly sitting across the table, listening and judging their conversations. He said to himself, I would never join a club that would allow a person like me to become a member. He was one odd one. After 2 more pegs of White Russian, Steve realized he is too drunk to drive home. He asked Paul Allen for a lift, but he refused. It was his lucky day, I guess. He booked Uber. It was 10 minutes away. This officially created time for one last peg. Phone beeped. Your driver has arrived. Steve entered the lift. One more gentleman walked in. Suddenly he felt calm in that dim amber hue of lift, illuminating every corner, not too much, not too less. Perfect, the way he likes. It was cold outside. 2 minutes of wait had already worn off one peg. Uber pulled over. Door opened. Hey, aren't you the same guy from the lift? And aren't you drunk to drive? Steve asked. Yes, I'm drunk. But do I feel drunk? No. I can drive you to Mars if you want. That's too good looking to be a driver, replied. Steve didn't know what to say. He got in. In a stylish jacket, driver looked more like a biker. Steve couldn't resist to ask, do you prefer bikes or cars? He looked back, smiled, and said, bike is part of the family. Steve didn't know what to say again. Car stopped. You're home, Mr. Steve. It was 3 a.m. Steve saw Jake, security guard, overweight with big nose. He was peacefully reading newspaper in that overly lit 5 feet by 5 feet claustrophobic room at 3 a.m. He had a violent Buddha kind of vibe. He ran slowly towards the gate, said, Good morning, Mr. Steve. Busy night. Sober Steve would never have talked to Jake, but today was different. Yeah, what's with your nose, Jake? Was it always big like this or broken? Jake smiled. I was boxer once, sir. A good one. But not so good husband or brother. Rather not so good human. Don't know why. But I was bad one for sure. Like a raging bull. He paused. And this broken nose is a gift from Zed. Zed? Who is Zed? Zed is dead, baby. Zed is dead. His face lit up. Steve knew. Never mess with violent Buddha. Ever. Steve was back at his apartment, ready to go to bed. But White Russian wasn't ready to give up. White Russian asked, was Bill the Butcher villain or hero of Gangs of New York? Steve fell asleep without answering, intentionally. Someone knocked on the door. Steve shouted, Who's there? Knock replied, I'm the one who knocks. Steve wakes up. This is not a story about Steve. It's a story written by White Russian. Incoherent, pointless, and foolish. Like a dream. Like a life.